Hello and welcome to Insurance World TV, your trusted space for all things insurance, finance, and smart money moves. Today, we are diving into a budgeting method that's gaining popularity among financial planners and money-savvy individuals. That is zero-based budgeting, or ZBB for short. By the end of this video, you'll understand what it is, how to apply it in your personal life, its benefits, drawbacks, and why both finance students and the public should care. Let's get into it. First off, the definition. What is zero-based budgeting? Zero-based budgeting is a method where every shilling, dollar, or cent you earn is assigned a job until your budget totals zero. Meaning income minus expenses equals zero. It doesn't mean you spend all your money, it means you tell every coin where to go. I.e. rent, food, savings, investments, insurance, entertainment, etc. No cash is left floating. Example. If you earn 70,000 Kenyan shillings a month, you may assign every coin using zero-based budgeting method as follows. Rent, 20,000 Kenyan shillings. Food, 10,000 Kenyan shillings. Transport, 5,000 Kenyan shillings. Savings, 7,000 Kenyan shillings. Investments, 8,000 Kenyan shillings. Insurance, 2,000 Kenyan shillings. Tithe/charity, 3,000 Kenyan shillings. Entertainment and airtime, 5,000 Kenyan shillings. Emergency fund, 5,000 Kenyan shillings. Miscellaneous, 5,000 Kenyan shillings. Total equals 70,000 Kenyan shillings. The balance is zero, not because you're broke, but because your money is fully planned with purpose. In the second segment, we look at how does zero-based budgeting work. Now, how do you actually apply this budgeting method? Step 1. Know your total monthly income. Whether it's from salary, side hustle, or farming, list every shilling coming in. Step 2. List all your expected expenses. Break them into categories: fixed expenses, like rent or school fees, variable expenses, like groceries or airtime, and non-essentials, like Netflix or new clothes. Step 3. Prioritize essentials first. Start with shelter, food, transport, insurance, and savings. Then move to other needs. Step 4. Allocate every shilling. Give every coin a mission. Don't leave any amount unplanned, even your 200 Kenyan shillings for your chapati. Step 5. Review and adjust monthly. Life isn't static. Each month is different. Zero-based budget helps you adjust without relying on old patterns. Pro tip. Use apps like Mint, YNAB, or a simple spreadsheet. Even a notebook works. Thirdly, let's talk about the advantages of zero-based budgeting. Advantage number 1. It gives you total control over your money. Instead of money disappearing, you decide how every shilling is used. Number 2. Zero-based budgeting cuts out waste. Zero-based budgeting shines a spotlight on bad habits, like ordering too much takeout or paying for subscriptions you don't use. Number 3. It encourages saving and investing. With intentional planning, saving becomes a priority, not an afterthought. Number 4. It makes you more financially disciplined. You develop a new mindset: spend what you planned, not what you feel. Number 5. It ensures flexibility for irregular incomes. Are you in sales, freelancing, or farming? No problem. You start budgeting fresh each month depending on what you earned. Number 6. It helps you align your financial goals. Whether you're saving for a wedding, buying land, or emergency fund, zero-based budgeting keeps your eye on the prize. Let's now explore some of the disadvantages of zero-based budgeting. Now, let's keep it real. Zero-based budgeting is powerful, but it's not perfect. Here are some of its disadvantages. Number 1. It is time-consuming. It takes effort to plan each shilling every month. It's not passive. Number 2. It requires discipline. Impulse spending can wreck your plan if you're not tracking daily. Number 3. It doesn't always account for surprises. If you didn't budget for an emergency repair, you may need to borrow or reallocate quickly. Solution: include a miscellaneous or buffer category. Even 2,000 Kenyan shillings can cushion your budget. Now you are wondering why zero-based budgeting matters to you. Why should you care about zero-based budgeting? If you're a regular Kenyan citizen, it helps you escape paycheck-to-paycheck living. You're less likely to borrow or get into mobile loan traps. You build emergency savings faster and prepare for medical expenses, school fees, or even dowry. If you're a finance or business student, zero-based budgeting is applied in corporate budgeting, especially for cost control. NGOs and government departments use zero-based budgeting to justify every expense. Understanding zero-based budgeting boosts your CV and prepares you for real world of finance. Even companies like Safaricom, banks, and NGOs are now adopting elements of zero-based budgeting in lean budgeting practices. Final thoughts. Zero-based budgeting puts you back in charge of your money, whether you earn 20,000 Kenyan shillings or 200,000 Kenyan shillings. When your money has purpose, your life gains direction. If you're tired of the cycle of broke days and end-month pressure, give zero-based budgeting a try for the next 3 months. Track how you feel. Final tip. Draw your budget plan before the month begins, not during the month. Your future self will thank you. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Insurance World TV, and share it with someone trying to be financially wiser. Comment below. Have you ever tried zero-based budgeting? What was your experience?